We are live, ladies and gents. Welcome to another live stream, Sunday live stream. How's it going, Jomo? How you doing, man?
All good, CM. All good, all good. Here's a Sunday, just chilling. It is watching the market. We have a few, tigers showing their nails, but just a selected few ones that me and you know of, right? Showing the tigers a little bit. Probably no one knows these names, but you know how it is. We found them, as always. Just chilling with it, man. Looking at the market. 99% of the market looks the same with this ugly pattern of the breakdown, but some, just 1%, less than 1%, are showing relative strength. We're watching those for sure. How are you doing?
Me, I'm good, man. Chilling. Looking on the charts. Uh, Actually expecting a bounce now, in crypto. Yeah, watching for some trades, man, for the members. Already shared a few trades today, up in the money, big time. Very nice,
Yeah,
man. I'm
yeah.
surprised. I'm surprised from the aggressive bounces we have. And yeah, man, we. By the way, guys, if you're live, just smash the like, subscribe, follow us on X, and drop a question. We're gonna talk some Bitcoin, Zebek, Kaspa, and some other names. So make sure to smash the like. Jomo, just take the charge. So show them something, man.
Sim. So I'm gonna share something. I actually made a video about this today. I got from let's call it from a member. Okay, we talked. He told me that all the Caspians, all right, capitulated on Caspa and are swapping to Tau, CM. That's the narrative. All the Caspians, like as a group, are swapping to Tau. Okay, and I have something to say about it. I'm gonna share a chart of Caspa a little bit, and if someone wants to see more, he can see the video. Okay, I'm gonna share the charts for just 1 second. So I'm gonna start with the Caspa chart. Actually, let's do that. This is a Tau, but let's start with the Caspa. Sorry. So I'm going to start with the Casper chart. Let's see over here. So look, people capitulating. And the funny thing is, CM, that usually the capitulation, happens after such a long time of a downtrend. People have been losing, consistently on CM in the past 2 years. And all of a sudden, they decided to kind of capitulate here. Now, maybe this is actually going to go down or continue a little bit up just to kind of create max pain. But the thing that people need to understand here is that the reason we told everyone that it's topping and it's going to go down since roughly, August, I think it was here, 2024, is because we have a thesis that we use for, it's called stage analysis. Now we understood that this was the stage two. We call it stage two in an uptrend. We understood this is a stage three topping over here, and that once it broke down, this is a stage four decline. Now, if you go to the Tau chart, and here's something confusing. If you look at it from a perspective as if this is on Binance, it looks like a new coin, CM. Okay? So as a new coin, it looks kind of fresh. You're like, oh, you know what? This has, what it takes to potentially continue. But if you, dig a little bit, sorry, if you dig just a little bit, deeper, and you go for the longer term chart on Mexi, for example, you can appreciate you had a beautiful stage two, on October 2023 until the end of the year. Now, it wasn't a 20,000% like Caspa did, but it did make a huge move. And now it's being in a stage three topping for a while. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to say. Do I know if Tau will go up from here or Caspa will go up or down? We don't predict any of these things because we have no ability to predict. Okay. But from a perspective of what Caspians that are swapping to Tau are doing, in my opinion, they're swapping one weak coin with another weak coin that maybe has some. It is a bit stronger. I would accept that. Yeah, Tau looks better than Casper for sure. But there's so many other coins. Well, not so many, but there are plenty of other coins that we are trading that are just so much stronger than these coins. And I don't understand why to swap again. It's again with the swapping thing. Why to swap one weak coin with another less weak coin, CM? What do you think? What's your explanation?
Baboons, clowns, they always want a banana. The baboons, man, the baboons of crypto, they think they are smart. They always need a banana to hold in their hands. While me and you, we hold the real banana, which is USDT, that keep us in the green, in the flat. They just don't know that you can hold USDT or USD. It's unbelievable. The amount of baboons that and they're like, oh, I'm gonna like Crypto John the other, like a year ago when he swapped the Caspa for Turbo, which
Yeah.
was a dumb mistake at the Turbo top. You know, they gotta hold something. I don't know
Yeah.
what up with those people, man. Like, man, it's okay to sit in cash, people, and wait for the next opportunity. It's okay. It's okay. That's what we did. That's what we did. We actually did. We actually shorted the market a little bit, had some profits now, was sitting in cash, heavily in cash with all the profits, man, from the last 10 days, the first 10 days of October, which was unbelievable market for us.
Yeah.
We nailed
Unbelievable.
we nailed three triples, actually three doubles and one triple, one kind of a triple, and a few other like 50% and 80%, and yeah, man, like, and now we're in cash and slowly doubling into the best trades. Okay, the best trades. Now Kaspa is not one of them. You know that. We know that Kaspa is not a leader. He's
And
a
no,
loser.
Tau actually also isn't one of
Now,
those, I believe.
now actually look kind of cute.
For a
I've been,
trade. For a
yeah,
trade.
absolutely. I'm not gonna marry Tao, man. I'm not marry anything, man. For me, they are toxic relationship. You trade them, you nail them when you're hot, bangy bangy. Then once they top, I'm out. We're out. We take the profits. This is a trader's market now. All these baboons, the hodlers, they think it's a hodling market. It's an investor's market. Man, we are at the peak of the Bitcoin bubble of the last 15 years of Bitcoin bubble. Or I don't know, 12 years of Bitcoin bubble, plus the recent cycle that is topping out at the moment as we speak.
Yeah.
And these people are talking about investing and holding. Are they out of their minds, man?
It's a fallacy, CM. It's a fallacy. For some reason, when you're a new person, or not just a new person, for some reason, somehow, this belief system is instilled in all the minds of just, let's call them, uneducated, better said, unexperienced, wannabe traders and investors, right? They're unexperienced. And I think I was one of those people also, Sam. There's that fallacy that says you want to have your money working for you. Have you heard about, that thing? Have you heard about you want to have your money working for you, CM? You heard that, right? In the past, that phrase. Okay? So people take that phrase and without even knowing, it becomes a belief system. Okay, they didn't try to be critical about it. They didn't try to ask questions whether or not it's true or not. It's just a belief that got instilled within them. All right, they don't question it. So because of that belief system, that's what they try to do. The fallacy is that they try to put their money at work. Okay, but what they don't understand, that they're just putting their money as a gamble, okay, as a potential at huge
At
risk.
risk.
Because yeah, at risk, because when you don't know how to put your money at work, you're just throwing it, putting it outside on something, the probabilities for you to lose are so much higher. Okay, and that's the fallacy, CM. They think they're putting their money at work. That's why they don't want USDT, because USDT is not at work. You understand? That's what they're thinking, CM. And we're trying to help people get out of this fallacy, get out of this belief system. And we're trying to, very hard, because as you said, it's instilled very strong in people. What are you showing us?
Man, I'm looking for a bounce, okay, in Bitcoin, which will give us amazing opportunities for trading altcoins alongside. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like a nice bullish divergence here on the 4 hourly. I know you're not a big fan, but it doesn't matter, And it actually looks like it actually bouncing from the 200-day MA area.
Yeah,
You can see here.
exactly.
It looks like a very nice bottom here with a marginally lower low. Again, short-term bottom. I do think this significant top in Bitcoin is not going higher. That's what I think. I might be completely wrong, not a financial advice. And I'm looking for a bounce, maybe to these levels here, and then we will have
Yeah.
maybe a twisted head and shoulders here,
Yeah.
another one here inside, just to to completely
Middle
kill
finger.
me.
This is a middle finger because it's so
Yeah,
narrow in the middle.
yeah, the middle finger pattern. Yeah, the middle finger pattern. As all the moon boys getting hungry
Yeah,
and bullish. Yay,
exactly.
yay, yay! Obviously, this is now a window of opportunity. Everybody that's watching now, this is a window of opportunity to trade altcoins, to take profits, to cash out. Because once it's gonna top out later, it's probably gonna be the end of it. Probably gonna be the end of it, and we're gonna short the f out of this market. But at the moment, I'm long, man. I'm long some coins
Yeah.
and actually feeling bullish.
CM, you said something interesting. You said that people can use this kind of dead cat bounce, okay, as a way to kind of sell, their bags, right? That's what you said. But so many people that just got liquidated, just as of late. And we need to talk about that a little bit. The fact that we got at least 20 billion in liquidation, CM, and I'm removing a chart for just 1 second, okay? So we had at least 20 billion in reported liquidation, CM. Probably we had at least a double, I think. That's a lot of money that real people, real traders, CM, can't put back, okay? Now, think about it this way. Most of these were altcoins. Okay, this was not I think the majority of the liquidations, I would argue 90% and above, all right, or 80% and above, they all came from shitcoins, CM. It's not from Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't had a long liquidation week, had a little bit, okay, but it's the altcoins that suffered the most. Casper on Binance had a 99 or 95%, wick. Atom had a 99% wick, and so many of these altcoins. Now, what does this tell me? It tells me that so many people that wanted to trade altcoins are gone. That liquidity is out the window. It's liquidity that won't come back because it's just gone. All right, it's gone, CM. No one made that money on the other side because this was pure liquidation play. Okay, so I think there's going to be a lot of issues with trusting, altcoin trading again, and this is going to be in the minds of a lot of people with their trading. Are we going to continue trading altcoins? I think this is an argument that needs to be, shown in the charts. Right now, I went through the entire market charts. 99% of the charts look so bearish, CM. They look like they're in a downtrend, channel. They had a strong week down, a small bounce, and now they're kind of sledging with a potential continuation to the downside. Only a small fraction are just showing, and again, we said it, just a little bit of tigers around still showing the nails. You've been catching those today with a bounce, but it's looking very weak. So I'm actually arguing, CM, a lot of people that are holding, you suggested them to sell with the strength. I agree, actually. Okay, they need to have at least an exit plan to make sure that they don't get caught in a potential downtrend. Okay, but a lot of the people got liquidated, CM. And those people, they need to find out a way to kind of get back in the market next time, doing it differently. Okay, not just hodling with no stop losses or a stop loss at a 50%, decline, and then just get liquidated because you don't meet your margin call. You know what I mean?
Hodlers didn't get liquidated. They don't trade stop. They're just ships waiting to get slaughtered once Bitcoin will trigger a bear market. They actually got saved from the liquidation. The liquidation
If
it
they
was
were in spot,
man, hodlers, all they do is spot. They don't know nothing else. They
no,
don't trade.
some actually do on perpetuals without knowing how to use it.
Hodlers
Yeah,
perpetuals,
some and some and some, yeah, a little bit. I know some. And also some of them have a stop loss like at a 50% loss or something. Just because they heard you should put a wide stop on whatever and it got hit in this
I don't know.
liquidation.
I don't.
I know for sure, man. I know for sure.
All right, let's look on Zebek a little bit. Let me look on Zebek for a sec. Didn't look at it for a while. Well, Zebek, let me go regular chart. Zebek still holding on its dear life here, kinda. You know, This is the critical support here. Breaks below that level, that's not gonna be nice for Zebek. As well, Zebek might be forming here a head and shoulders, Jomo. Look at it. It might be forming here. I don't know. But again, if it's breakout, I'm buying. If it breaks down, I'm probably gonna short it if it breaks below
For
the 35.
sure. For
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
It actually looks like a setting up for a nice short if it breaks 35.
Yeah.
But again, we like Zebek. We're waiting for the breakout. If the breakout will not come, we're gonna have to short it. But if it breaks in out, definitely buying here.
For sure.
I'm open. I'm
It's
open
we,
for
we don't
everything.
want to. We don't want to short it, but we will be forced to short if it breaks below that level because we are not here to fall in love with the coin. We're here to just trade and make ROI out of it. Anyway, CM, let's say hi to a little bit of the audience, see what they're saying. Over here we have Kevin is saying good afternoon. Shout out to Kevin. How are you doing? Yoav K is saying, oh boy, go. I don't know what that means, but shout out to him. Eric is saying, drop it like a heart. Thank you very much. ZBCN bounce. Someone is happy about the ZBCN bounce, CM. Tell him about the trade he took today, for example. What's the strongest trade he had today, CM?
H. I think
H. H.
H exploded like
What a baby.
40% from our entry, man.
What a
Very
baby.
nice.
And that's after we smoked 100% on it like a week ago in less than 24 hours. Age. Let's just show age for just 1 second, CM, so people can understand, what we mean by why we don't hodl. What a bounce it's having today, by the way. Beautiful bounce. So, guys, this is the age chart over here. I'm going to enlarge it for you so you can see it, okay? This is just a ferocious. It's a new coin. No one knows. I don't even know what this coin is. I don't care. Okay, CM, do you know what this coin is? Do you care?
Something. No, I don't care. All I know is related to Binance.
Yeah, it's a Binance coin, meaning it's traded mostly on Binance, right? So and backed by it. So we just had a tradable entry over here. This was the tradable entry. We call it a VCP. We won't be teaching it over here. If you want to be taught by us, you're more than welcome to come to our VIP. We invite you to come and we teach all this over there. We had multiple entries and we had, in just this one day, 150%. We had a first entry here and a second entry here in the membership. And CM, what he's arguing is that today he actually took an entry. What was it? Like here, CM, this was your entry at the breakout of this. Yeah. So
Yeah,
a 40%.
go on the 1 hourly. You will see the breakout.
Yeah. So I even saw it on the daily. So you can see that there was like a horizontal resistance here that once it broke out, just went bananas on the bounce. Now, whether or not this will create a new continuation all-time high or will hold before, we don't really know. But the matter of fact that you can be making these moves, okay, on these, strong ass coins, that's what we're trying to say, okay? You don't need to be holding and waiting because so many of you are just waiting for that one coin to help you. You don't need to. You can just, find any coin. You don't need to know about it anything. Find a tradable pattern, something that has, an edge to it, as we teach, and bam, you just make it happen over and over again. So this is the age, chart, and this is what we saw on it. So CM, I say to people, you should definitely come and join us on the membership, or at least in the bootcamp that's happening on Wednesday. You can scan the QR code. By the way, you have 25% coupon code for the bootcamp, right, CM?
Yeah, it's on.
It's on.
It's
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the end game. I just put the
Yeah.
end game bootcamp on Wednesday, guys. Really, that's the best thing that you can do for yourselves to join this bootcamp. Gonna happen on Wednesday. Yeah, we're gonna share with you all our top lists of coins, entries, anything you need to know about the coins, when to buy, when to sell, how to trade, position size, everything related to all the coins we're watching that you don't have any fucking idea about their existence. So we're gonna share with you all these coins. and many more skills and strategies.
Exactly. Just to make sure people have the proof, CM, because the people need the proof. You can see that this is from the membership October 13th over here. This is an age-long trade, and you can go to the chart. If you click on this, you can see we had double the entry on the 82 and on the 93. Okay, we smoked 150% for the first entry and above 100%, maximum gain from the second entry. Now you need to understand that these are trades that move the needle. All right, these are trades that move the needle on your account because they move so strong, so fast, and you have a concentrated bet. Anywhere between 10 to 20% of your account could have been in this one trade. Imagine making, this type of ROI in a day. Okay, and not only
We had
this,
we had it
three
three
times.
times, three times
In
in
2 weeks.
10 days.
Yeah,
We had
in 10 days.
more than a double. Man, while most baboons on crypto, they made nothing. They actually lost money in October, man. We nailed three times a double, a 100% plus gain on a coin, while the other baboons just holding their bananas and don't know what to do with their lives. We actually printing bling bling bling, and we had many other trades. And these clowns, man, they're buying, I don't know, they're buying Caspa, ICP, I don't know what they're buying, man. Like, people are insane, buying coins in a down, cooked coins, while we are printing, man. It's like these people, or they are blind or they are dumb as a kite, whatever, man. They are dumb as a I don't know, man, as a wood.
Man, it's I know, man. And we're trying to tell them over and over again. Anyways, look, the proof is here, guys. You can check it out. Mr. Boost Jan is saying hi in Slovenian, I think. Our main guy, Andy. Andy is saying good evening, guys. What's that? That's a Scottish flag, CM. Andy is from Scotland. What's up, Andy? Nice. I would love to drink a beer in Scotland, actually. That's a beautiful place to be, Scotland, man. Orhan is saying uns Wyckoff test. Ha. I don't know, man. I don't use the Wyckoff methodology. We have our own methodology, which we built upon legendary traders, and we perfected it for crypto. So that means nothing for us. Looking forward for Telcoin. Let me take a look at Telcoin, CM, for just 1 second. For someone over here, for Mr. Los Sorin. And by the way, everyone, smash the like and subscribe to our channels. Consider giving a super thanks and a super likes. And ask all the questions that you have. This is Sunday night. We're going to do our best to answer as much as possible. Look, Mr. Lou, I'm going to call you Luz, all right? You're looking at Tel and you're saying, looking forward. Okay, again, you're one of those people, you're looking forward to something that right now has a low probability of happening. Okay, well, we traded it, and CM showed the proof many times over here. We had a 60-70% in like 2 days. Was like, yeah, in 2-3 days. Okay, and that was the best trade. If you traded it here also, this could have been a nice move. We missed this one, but we made that one. But right now it's just moving down. It's just in a downtrend. Okay, now can it be bottoming over here? Because you can see this is kind of a bottom, and now it's going to do something like this. We don't know. Okay, it might or not. But what you're trying to do over here is just wait. You're saying, I'm looking forward. Okay, I'm trying to say that from what you are saying in the comment, you're just waiting. And I don't think that you should wait for anything. I definitely think you should be proactive about finding where the money is flowing. All right, the rotation, it's very apparent. And CM and I, CM, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, where I sent you a message telling you it's BNB season, or 3 weeks ago I told you I think it's BNB season, and we've been smashing all the BNB stuff trades ever since, something like that.
Yeah, man.
That's what people need to know, what to find, what type of a narrative is it, because then you can find the coins and that you want to trade. And as you see, it's not rocket science, but you just need to have that experience. Okay, and if you don't have, we're inviting you to the bootcamp. That's what we're doing over here.
It's a tough market, man, for newbies, for baboons that expect last like things like last cycles that everything goes together and everybody knew about the coins. No, you have millions of coins now. The regular Joe cannot make it. He will never make it. He will stay poor forever, and it's gonna get liquidated and cooked soon because this market moves super fast. If you're not on top of it, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on all the breakouts, all the market leaders, because they pump 2 weeks, maybe that's it, boom, roll over, and continue. It's like it's a very tough market for amateurs, and hodlers, nothing. They make nothing. They lost everything. And they keep commenting. All the Caspa army. They keep commenting on my video. The Caspa army do not care about price fluctuation. The
Yeah.
Caspa army is looking forward. Man, they don't understand that a bear market is going to wipe them out, man. 99% of their man, they can, they people just don't understand, and they think it's a game. They think it's a kindergarten. They don't know what's coming, man. What's about to come gonna shock them. And all of them are going to zero, and they're not gonna come back to
Yeah.
crypto anymore in their life. That's the cycle. They're gonna get flushed out of the system. Cha-ching, like, you know only the people that are smart enough to actually join our membership will survive. All the other people are not gonna survive, man. They can't. This market is too professional for them. It's too advanced. This market is superior to the regular baboon. The baboon cannot understand. They cannot understand, man. It moves so fast, and then they ask them, "Oh, why my coin is not pumping? But this have the best technology. Oh, but this have the best banana." They're completely complete baboons, man. Like, they you know what, they lost before they even lift the sword. You know what they say, like, they
Yeah.
lost the war before they even
Started, yeah, before
uh,
it started, yeah.
charge the gun.
Yeah, for sure.
They are cooked, man. And what's funny, they don't even know they are cooked. They think they are smart. That's funny. That's hilarious, man. Hilarious.
I mean, the fact that someone told you that Caspians don't care about price fluctuation is kind of ridiculous. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's not even ridiculous. It's delusional because when you will be down 90%, all right, and the bank is going to come knocking on your door, you are not going to be indifferent to the price fluctuation. Okay, you're going to be down in the red. You're going to lose your entire, mental capacity to make real decisions. People don't know what it is to be like deep in the red, and they think it's like momentarily, right? Someone can be in the red and you don't, and for years. And the reality is that you don't know if you will ever get to break even, CM. That's the problem, okay? People think that it's a game where, oh, if I will wait for X and X, I will always get back to break even. No, that's not how it works. Some coins go to zero. This is crypto. Now, though I like Caspa specifically as a coin because it made huge ROI to us, so I reserve, for it a certain piece of my heart, just a little bit, but I don't care about it that much. Okay, I just say I like it, but it can go to zero or close to zero, let's call it, and never come back because that's how crypto is. It's unforgiving at all at scale. Okay. Now, Orhan is saying baboon bubble price action. That's right. Chris is saying good evening. Shout out to Chris. Hope everyone is having a great day. We are having a great day. Moon bag holders. I see Orhan is kind of giving us all the comments over here. Yeah, he's saying about all Wix. Let's see what Axel says. 99% of altcoins are garbage anyway, for sure. The tokenomics are terrible and the constant dumping on retail from teams, early investors. Now, it's true, CM. It's true. But the thing is that that's the problem for hodlers. They need to think about these kind of things because they don't know when this supply is going to hit the market. For us, Axel, we don't care about this, okay? Because when a coin has momentum coming to it, Okay, and we see it based on charts, and we know it based on experience. Okay, it can have a 10x um, fully diluted value with all I care. I don't mind, because I know that in 24 hours, 3 days, a week, it can double or triple or quadruple in price, and I can catch that fast and furious. And that's all we want. We want to be in the coins that move the fastest. Okay, let's say they move the most at the least amount of time. All right, that's how we do it. And it's so different. People are mind boggled. Wait, you don't wait and sit on your bags? No, I don't even have a bag. Okay, I just come, I enter like a sniper. Boom, it goes my way. I'm in it. As long as possible, boom, I'm out, take my profits, move on to the next one. If it stops me at a loss, boom, I get out and run to the next one. I don't even mind, because that is our edge, and we do it over and over again. And that's how you trade professionally, okay? And that's why we're winning in this market, CM. You actually said earlier, only professionals can win in this market because it's so unforgiving, right? Let's say I will give one example, okay, CM? Just one example. We can go to this comment over here, okay? So let's say you are a hodler of bass, okay? Let's, for just 1 second, let's say you were gifted with the site, and you were holding this unknown coin, and all of a sudden, okay, it made such a huge move. It made just in 4 days, it made a 6x, okay, almost 7x in just 5 days. Boom, it went all the way back down. Okay, you're probably eating your shoes right now if you're hodling on this type of coin. This market is unforgiving if you don't know how to book your profits and move to the next one. Okay, and that's what we're trying to say. What do you think about this example, CM?
Yeah, man, it's a perfect example that shows this is not a hodler's market, it's a trader's market. There is no significant of the project. There is no one care about projects, tech, bullshit. This market is a pump and dump Ponzi schemes. If you not take your money, others will take your cash, and you're gonna stay naked in a dark forest surrounded by bears with big bananas behind you. Be careful, man. It's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
Now, this guy is asking about SPX 6900 and the IOTA. Let's look on it quickly.
He's asking because I
Uh,
made a video about it like a couple of months ago. Look,
yeah, me too, man. Me too.
yeah, I'm not bullish at it at all right now.
I was bullish on it, but now I'm not, because just like it made a fake out here. It made a head fake. To me, it looks like the cycle top for
Yeah,
this
for sure.
clown coin.
I think so.
That's a meme coin. It's a meme coin. It's a cult coin. Murad rubbish. It's probably cooked, and it's now below its moving averages, the 200 and the 50. You can trade it, but it's rubbish.
But
It's
wait, see,
absolute
not
rubbish.
only that, it's rubbish right now. But the thing is that at the moment that I made that video and you made a video, we were in a trade in it right over there. Okay, right over here, we made the trade. This was a profitable trade. We thought it's going to go higher. It didn't. It went down, lost momentum. We got out in a profit. All right, and that's it. Okay, and that's me getting out. I don't, and these words being bullish or bearish, these are not real words. Okay, I'm either in a trade because I believe it's going to go up if I'm long, or down if I'm short, or I'm out of a trade because it stopped me out in a gain or stopped me out in a loss, and I'm waiting for the next opportunity. That's it. That's the truth. No, I don't care about bearishness or bullishness. I just care about whether or not it's a trade or not a trade. What do you think, CM? Are you in the same mindset as I am?
Yeah, man. Trade it. I trade it. I don't think or try to use the terminology. I don't care about all this nonsense. Oh, I'm bullish. I'm bearish. La 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 la. Man, this is for cheerleaders, for little girls with pimples. Me,
Exactly.
I'm here. I'm a professional. You are a professional. We are professionals. We're here for the ROI. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all we care. There is ROI, we trade it. There is no ROI, we don't trade it. We don't give an F about it. At the moment, this is bearish. I'm bearish on it. If you want to get my 2 cents on it, I'm bearish on SPX because it's made a head fake, and it is a cult coin, a meme coin, and Murad is behind it. I think it's going to zero when the time is right. And I'm gonna short it later on.
I
It's a
wonder if
coin.
Murad was leveraged, CM, and got smashed. You don't think so?
Nah.
I
Hodlers, man, they are
no, man.
hodlers. They are hodlers.
He was leveraged on some accounts for sure.
I don't think so. But anyway, uh, he asked also about IOTA.
Yeah,
IOTA is
the coin from
it's cooked, man.
2007. Oh, look, you
You
have
can
already
see
signed.
it's cooked, man. This is the way most coins are looking like now, which is very bearish for the market. Okay, it tells you market is topping out. Most altcoins are cooked. This is bad. Okay, you know it's below its 50 week. Yeah, it's below its 50 week. Oh, in the 200 week. Oh my god. Oh my god. Call the wait a second. Wait, call the swan. Call the
Call
swan,
this
man.
one.
That's it.
Call this one.
The swan. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's an upside swan, man. It is cooked. It's below its 200 week, man. It's below its
Oof.
200. It is, 200 week, man. You know what the fuck?
This is an old coin also, man. This topped in 2018 probably.
Yeah, but some baboons will think, oh, maybe it will do a Zcash, because Zcash chart was look the same before it exploded now, but I don't, it's very very unlikely. Some of a lot of people, all the moon boys telling like this shakeout they think it's a shakeout. It's a shakeout before the next altcoin season.
But this they don't understand. This shakeout is all the liquidations that happened. This is not a regular shakeout. It's a liquidity event. Okay, and
You know what
liquidities event,
they
people
say?
don't understand. Liquidities event are very bad, very bad. They usually happen at usually at the end of a bear market, CM, which is kind of interesting that it's happening now.
You know what they calling for this Bitcoin shakeout
What?
liquidation move? They call it just like the next COVID
Oh
crash.
yeah, for
They
sure.
they compare it to here, like Bitcoin is like at 20K or 30K. Man,
This,
this was the bottom of the last cycle. The
yeah,
COVID crash
yeah,
happened it at the bottom of the last
exactly.
cycle.
At the end of
Now
the
you're
bear,
at it.
right at the end
Yeah.
of the bear, usually there's a liquidation event, not at the peak of the bull market. This is very unusual, Sam.
Yeah, that's why I'm I'm very cautious.
Very
And
cautious, very
for
concerned.
me, I'm trading bounces now short term, and I think all hodlers and investors are gonna get themselves completely cooked, and the clock is ticking, my friend.
Exactly. Okay. Where else are we going, man?
Bet I'm gonna bounce. I think. Wait a second, we have something here. Okay, let's look on this guy. What? Okay, this guy is asking. Oh. Okay, he asking about the package. He asking Jan or so. I think I don't know.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, he's asking him.
which package would you recommend if I like to try for the first time? See, you have bootcamp and calls and all. And seriously, well, look, bootcamp is educational seminar that will happen this Wednesday, and it will be recorded for you to watch it at any moment. It's different. The other stuff, the other packages are memberships for trade alerts and market updates and trading courses. Okay, it's different stuff. By the way, if you buy any kind of VIP membership, you will have 50% discount coupon for the upcoming webinar. Okay, so it's very very smart to grab a VIP package and join the service. Okay, and yeah, the serious investor, this is for people if you trade with large accounts, more than 50K, 6 digit and above, or you're very very serious about learning everything and you want the coaching tier. So that's for you, the serious investors, the elite VIP. Okay.
Yeah,
If you just want to try it out, just take one of the packages, man, and join the family, my friend. Join the family.
exactly. And before it's too late, because some people are just, each time I get a VIP and you get a VIP, we get an elite VIP CM, they all tell us, hey, I've been watching you for months and I only now decided to kind of lift, my shoes, let's call it, and stop procrastinate and join. And if they would have joined when they first kind of stumbled upon our, video, they will be that much already in our eyes and in, better in their account, or at least not at a huge loss. Okay. Because the first thing we do, you see, my Mac is agreeing with me. The first thing we do is we put you at a place of risk management first to make sure that you are not open to unnecessary risks that can blow out your account or will take your account down too much. That's the first thing, and we do it only for VIP and above. Specifically for elite VIPs, we have also calls that we do for a couple of times in the first month, and then we do it on a monthly basis. If you need more, you can actually talk, but that's on the elite VIPs also. But we always try to put it a risk first kind of mentality. So the first thing we do is we save your asses, okay, from making mistakes. The second thing we do is we take you and we make you a mean machine that understands how to take advantage of the market, okay? CM, I don't know. The one thing that I can say that people can go and watch the reviews and whatever we have on the WAP, right? Is that people came without understanding and became machines, okay? And that's what we try. We try to breed winners. Why? Because we believe in this lifestyle. It's a beautiful lifestyle. It really is. We have a family, and I'm so grateful to what I've been able to build with trading. It's just beautiful. Okay, and everyone can do it if they do it correctly. And with us, they just shorten the learning curve. What's that, CM? Oh, he's saying, Mr. Aaron. He's saying that he's a Casper holder and he can confirm that he is at a big loss. Sorry to hear, Aaron. Maybe you should consider joining the VIP, my man.
Archontas 100.
Oh, it's
Archontas. You know what, sir? Look, you know how many Caspa hodlers, ex-hodlers, join our services and save their asses, man, with us? Man, once they join, we had, a lot, man, like at least 20, 30 people, 40 people, man, just from the Caspa army that decided to, hey, I'm done with holding nonsense. They joined and they took it took them time. They sending us messages. If they were elite, obviously we talk with them on the phone. Oh, should I sell my Caspa? How much should I sell my Caspa? What do you think about my Caspa? And me and Jomo told him, hey, man, it's okay. Drop it.
It's okay.
We're gonna hold your hand. Gonna hold your hand. Drop this shit, man. Drop this toxic green coin that is going to zero. Relax. Once this green coin will flip bullish again, we're gonna invest in it maybe. So you're gonna be relaxed. You're gonna be once it's gonna trigger a bull market, a Caspa, new bull market. Me and Jomo will be on all over it because it's gonna be classic. It's probably gonna be classic beauty. But till then, and if it will happen, you are gonna be in cash and wait for our trade alerts because our trade alerts will take your account higher. Your Caspa holding garbage will take your account lower. That's what's happening. You see the difference? Join our VIP, your account go up. Join yourself and the Moon Boys that tell you to buy Caspa and hold. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, most definitely. And look, Tim, just to wrap this up with kind of proof again for people to understand, okay? Only in the past 2 weeks, we had a three, doublers while people got smashed, okay? For example, the age long, we've showed this double entries, okay? And you can go check the chart. The chart made 120% afterwards, okay? And you can see this was from the 13th of October. Then we have, for example, DOOD, beautiful trade, okay, October 3rd. This also, as you can see, we had a beautiful one entry. This also more than doubled. You can go to the chart, check it out for yourself. I don't need to show the proof for everyone over here at the chart, but go. This made a double also, mark my words, okay? And the last one is the Jelly from October 2nd, also another double. This actually tripled entry. You know what it is to have 5 to 10% of your account on each of these entries? Okay, let's say you had a 20% and you doubled it. He haven't added 20%. By the way, CM, just as of this month, I passed, 100% gains for the year. Okay, so I doubled my account as of last week. Okay, which is beautiful. Love it. And it's all thanks to just being professional, being patient, and taking these trades one after the other. And again, we showed you the proof, we showed you the entries. Do the work. Go see the chart. Go see where the prices are right now. You can actually go take see this video again and check those out. The proof is right over there, and we just invite you to come. CM, I think this is good, right? All right, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Have a beautiful Sunday. We'll see you until next time. No edge.